The Trump administration has decided that nursing degrees will no longer qualify as professional degrees.
So the Department of Education announced that nursing is no longer considered a professional degree.
Women with advanced degrees should leave the United States immediately. It has become that extreme. And women, if you are pursuing an advanced degree, transfer to another country yesterday.
What's funny is I thought that I was about to go to school to be a nurse practitioner, but I don't think so at this point because they said nursing is no longer considered a professional degree.
The Department of Education recently made one of the dumbest decisions ever regarding healthcare.
Well, guys, here we go.
Oh boy.
Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel. Today's video, nurses, they got played by this administration.
The Trump administration has decided that nursing degrees will no longer qualify as professional degrees. What does that mean? Regulatory decisions surrounding the Big Beautiful Bill will no longer classify nursing degrees, among other fields of study, as professional degrees, which will limit some students from accessing funding for their education. Trump's Big Beautiful Bill, aptly named for its hundreds of pages, passed in July 2025. The bill set broad policies in areas such as healthcare and taxes, while leaving several regulatory details to individual departments to determine. One of those departments, the Department of Education, was tasked with defining new federal student loan rules. In early November 2025, the department convened the Reimagining Improving Student Education (RISE) committee to conclude a negotiated rulemaking session aimed at placing common sense limits and guardians on future student loan borrowing. The committee decided on 17 regulatory provisions, one of which was a new definition of professional degree. These decisions will affect how much students are allowed to borrow by placing caps on federal student loans. The bill eliminates the Grad Plus loan program, loans for graduate or professional students, which traditionally help students in professional fields, including many medical disciplines, finance their studies. Under the new rules, students pursuing degrees on the official list of professional degrees may borrow up to $50,000 per year and up to $200,000 total. Students whose degrees are not on the list may borrow only $20,500 per year and $100,000 overall. In the related Title 34 regulations defining professional degrees, nursing is not explicitly named among the listed examples such as pharmacy, dentistry, veterinary medicine, chiropractic, medicine, theology, or law, though the regulations do state that examples of a professional degree include, but are not limited to, these fields. The phrase "not limited to" has historically allowed nursing to be considered a professional degree. Under the new definitions established through the Big Beautiful Bill, nursing was explicitly left off.
There you have it, guys. If you are going to school to become a nurse, let me tell you this. You are screwed, literally. You got screwed by this administration. Because probably you took a student loan to go to school to become a nurse. Now you're going to end up with this big debt on your shoulders, on your back. Probably you're not going to make enough money to pay off your debt.
It's over. We are screwed.
Thanks to the Big Beautiful Bill. My opinion, they're doing this to lower the pay for the nurses. Yep, they always pass these crazy laws just to save money one way or another.
So the Department of Education announced that nursing is no longer considered a professional degree, which is kind of ironic considering that the people who are making these decisions are old people who are soon to be going to be screaming for their nurse to change their bedpan. But I digress. And as someone who's a nurse, I want to go over some things that make nursing very unprofessional, because it makes a lot of sense. Number one, as nurses, we save lives, and that is so overrated. Like, who cares anymore that you dedicate your entire career to saving people's lives? It's not like if we all quit our jobs, the entire healthcare system wouldn't collapse on itself, because it definitely would. And number two, we don't just save people's lives, we keep people alive. Yep. But I saw on the list that they consider chiropractics professional, but not nursing. So honestly, in the ICU, just fire all of those ICU nurses. They're just a waste of money. Just put chiropractors in there and just have them adjust every patient. And then all of a sudden, I bet they'll get better patient outcomes than whatever we could do,
Guys, just imagine how nurses feel. Just imagine how many pissed off nurses they are out there. So if you are going to school to become a nurse, you still have time to change your career path.
What's funny is I thought that I was about to go to school to be a nurse practitioner, but I don't think so at this point because they said nursing is no longer considered a professional degree. I'd like to see these people go to school for 2 years and get associates. I'd like them to go to school for 4 years and get a bachelor's. How about they go to school for 6 years and get a master's? And see how professional that is. Just graduated school. I'm a new grad resident. Had a dream that I was going to be a nurse practitioner. I planned on going next year. But guess what? In 2026, they said that they're cutting the funding. Y'all not getting no more loans, baby. Well, y'all are. But guess what? Y'all only get $20,000 a year. The school I plan on attending is $60,000. To get a master's degree in nursing and science, to become a psychiatric nurse practitioner, $60,000. They're only going to give us $20,000 a year. You do the math.
I think they're doing this because they want to limit the amount of money that you can borrow to go to school, especially for nursing school.
Well, duh.
So you're only going to get $20,000? And like she's saying, it costs you around $60,000 to become a nurse? Huh. Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense.
The program's 2 years. $60,000. They're giving me $20,000 a year. That's $40K. Guess what? I got 20 grand I still got to come up with. That means I'm not going to school. Who's coming out of pocket $20,000 just to go to school? When I'm used to getting grants and loans and things of that nature. But now they said no. Figure it out. They don't want us to continue our education. They want us to stay exactly where we at. They want the women to be barefoot and pregnant because nursing is primarily dominated by women. They said, nah. Y'all go ahead, get back in the kitchen, make me some food, and take care of my children. That's what they want you to do. They don't want you to advance. They don't want you to make more money. They want to see where you at. Crabs in a bucket. But you know what? I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm gonna take my talents elsewhere. Y'all better work on y'all businesses. Y'all better get y'all LLC. Y'all better do what y'all need to do. Y'all need to get y'all social media following up. Y'all better collect the bag another way. Because I don't know if you're going to get this other degree. I would like to, but I don't know. They're playing with my top. But it's all right. I'll call you back. Bye.
Guys, this administration, the government, they just want to keep you poor. If you are a nurse, they want to keep you poor. It's not a professional anymore. You are not a professional.
Write it down and keep it for future reference.
That's what the big beautiful bill says. Thanks to the guy in office, you are not a professional anymore. Probably they're gonna lower your pay also. And they are firing a whole bunch of nurses too.
What?
I'm going to do a video about that. That's another topic.
Women with advanced degrees should leave the United States immediately. It has become that extreme. And women, if you are pursuing an advanced degree, transfer to another country yesterday. This reclassification of degrees as professional or not professional shows that educated women are the biggest threat to this administration and their goals. So what are they trying to do? They are trying to prevent more of us from being out there. More of us with advanced professional degrees like teachers, nurses, nurse practitioners, physical therapists, occupational therapists, degrees that give women, historically, independence to live autonomously, not be tied down to a man. And ladies, if you already have your degree, they will come for you at some point too. This is just the beginning. First, they're trying to prevent more of us, but eventually they're gonna come for all of us. You do know that.
Believe it, they're gonna come for you, and the first thing they're gonna do, I just said it before, they're gonna lower your pay.
Something ain't right.
I don't know what the hospital are gonna do without nurses. It's gonna be a chaos, guys. It's going to be crazy. Next year, 2026, be prepared. It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
And me, being a former teacher with a master's degree in education and the rise of fascism, yeah, that's one of my advanced degrees, honey, saw the writing on the wall over a year ago. And guys, they told us exactly what they were going to do. They put it online. You could literally Google P2025, you know what I mean, and read it. This was all part of their plan. And now is the time. I tell people all the time, I'll let you know when it's time to leave. I'll let you know when it's time to worry. Ladies, it's time.
Ladies, it's time for you guys to get worried. This administration is coming after you guys, so be prepared. This is the first step. Thanks to the big beautiful bill, there is a lot of changes in United States. Just imagine you are going to school like right now to become a nurse. What do? You already have a $60,000 debt on your shoulders. And now they are saying that he's not a professional anymore. Ay, ay, ay.
The Department of Education recently made one of the dumbest decisions ever regarding healthcare. They decided that nurses, nurse practitioners, physician assistants, occupational therapists, and physical therapists, among others, are no longer considered professional degrees. Not only is this extremely insulting to some of the most integral healthcare providers that we have, but it will also likely impact staffing of these types of practitioners. We're currently facing an extreme nursing shortage, and it's only going to get worse over the next several years. Now, there are a lot of reasons for this, but one big one is burnout. Surveys show that 4 in 5 nurses face extreme stress while at work. And this has only been made worse after the pandemic, where you get stupid people who don't respect them and will even assault nurses. And staffing shortages, partly caused by poor reimbursements from insurance companies to hospitals, cause these nurses to have to handle many more patients than they can safely handle. Now, on top of that, the Department of Education, headed by former WWE executive Linda McMahon, is now calling them no longer professionals. And this will limit the amount of federal student loans that nursing students can take out. Now, this can't make the nursing shortage worse, could it? Now, the fact is that nurses are the most important part of the hospital system. Yes, even more important than physicians. If all the nurses were to quit their job today, the hospital system and healthcare would fall apart literally within minutes. But if you think about it, if all the doctors would quit today, then nurses can actually keep this shit going for a while. And then you take physical therapists, all of them whom now are required to get a doctorate in physical therapy to practice. They too will be limited in the federal student loans that they can take, so that they literally will not be able to actually pay for schooling. I think Linda McMahon may have had too many DDTs and stone cold stunners that she has lost her freaking mind.
Guys, make it make sense. Being a nurse is not a professional anymore.
Wait, what?
Like this guy was saying, nurses, they are the heart of the hospital. So if they quit like tomorrow, hospital, they're going to be a chaos.
So get ready.
Guys, with this craziness going on that nurses is not a profession anymore, do you think other people, they're going to go to school to become a nurse? I don't think so. I don't think so. Guys, if you made it this far into the video, please consider subscribing. Also like this video. It really does help the channel. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one.